Hey traders, this is Jason with Day Trading Fearless. This is the weekly watch list for January 1st, 2023. Before we begin, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe, and let's dive right into this video. So, with 2022 being done for the year, we're now looking at 2023. What is the market going to do this year? I think we're going to go up and we're going to go down this year. I think there's going to be a lot of volatility, kind of like what we've had this past year. This is kind of all the price action that's happened in the last year. As you could see, it's just been a downtrend throughout the entire year. I think we're going to see potential new lows made, but I also think we could probably see this 4,400 being hit sometime next year too. So I'm gonna throw it out there. I don't think we're going anywhere near the all-time highs, but to the downside, I think we could see a break of sub. Here, let's go out 5 years. Okay, I think we could probably see a break of the 3,000 level, but I don't think much more beyond that. Now, let's do some quick work, right, of where price potentially could go. Just doing this entire leg of the entire market, this is what we're looking at, right? So, from the lows of back in 2020, we've probably come about a good, we'll say 50%, right? Kind of nailed 50% literally to the tick, and then we bounce. This is why Fibonacci's are so important. So I think we could still see another leg lower. That would drop us off right around the 3,200, maybe an overshot into the 2,900 level. But I think things would have to get really, really kind of ugly in the economy for that to happen, or something going on geopolitics. So but my major net is this right here, this 3,200 level. If you want to help support my channel, get some trading education, and also get weekly S&P Emini trade zone levels, support, and resistance, then you need to sign up with my $99 lifetime subscription, one-time payment of the S&P weekly trade zones, where you will get support and resistance levels, any open gaps and VPOCs, and you will also get a 7-hour video course of my top 5 trading strategies that I go over, that I use on a daily basis. Also, as a bonus, you will get over 30 free Thinkorswim custom indicators and charts, and you will get on a weekly basis every weekend Thinkorswim share chart, so you can upload the drawings directly to your charts. If you use another brokerage firm, here are all the levels that you'll be able to draw your own levels on. So make sure you check out daytradingfearless.com to sign up, or the link down below. Again, $99, but back to the video. Okay, I'm going to call it here. I think we will trade within a huge range between 4,400 and 3,200. We're right smack in the middle of all this. I think we just kind of bounce throughout the entire year within that range. Maybe do, again, an overshoot, but that gives us, we still need to retest these highs from the 2020 highs, right, that we made back in February before the fall. Still haven't come down. That's right around the 3350 level, 3360. I'm giving you guys these numbers just so hopefully throughout the year you will remember them. So that's a quick thing of what I think is going to happen throughout the year. Now, with that being said, what do I think is going to happen this coming week? Okay, let's dive right back into it. I think Prices, I think they're going to try and rally this market, or we're going to fall. I think what we have to do is, if we break this box right here, okay, if price breaks above 39.30, we'll call it. Okay, we'll just kind of say if price breaks above 39.30, we're going higher. If it breaks below this 37.80 level, I think we're going lower. I think that this is what we need to do. If we stay inside, we'll chop around. But this week, if we break out, I think we're going probably up to the 4,000 range. If we break down, I think we're probably going to retest this 3,700 level. That's what I think is going to happen this coming week. So we will see what happens. Let's take a look at NQ. NQ kind of close near the lows, right? So we could see this is very different. Let's clean all this up, right? It's very different than the ES chart, okay? Now, one trade that I'm thinking about doing, and again, none of this is trade advice. It's just I'm doing on YouTube. But I'm looking at potentially going long Nasdaq or QQQ and shorting SPY throughout the whole year, because I think the QQQ will outperform the SPY. So just something that I'm looking at, but I think this is a very bearish chart. We will see what happens. Again, same exact thing, just follow what's going to happen with the ES, but really it's hard. I mean, flip a coin, the beginning of the year, anything can happen. Let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil, I've been saying watch the 70 level. That's where the government's big buyer, right? 1 million barrels per day, because that's what they're giving out. So they need to replenish the SPR with, I think it's almost like 200 million barrels. And they said they'd be buyers around 70. So every time it gets there, I think they're going to put a floor and start to buy millions of barrels at that level. But again, I think we're going higher, probably in crude oil. The chart looks bullish to me. I think at least up to this 85 level, 84 level on crude oil. Bitcoin / BTC. Just you guys know I hate Bitcoin. Right now, I've been calling it all year. I think I'm going to continue it. I think we're going to 11,000 potential bear flag right here going on with Bitcoin. Don't like the chart. I think it needs to get flushed out, and that's what I see kind of going on right here. Here's our little bear flag. I think it's going to break down from it. We can even draw something along the lines of this right here, right? And I think instead of popping to the upside, it'll probably roll over and break lower, and then kind of get that flush that it needs to be able to eventually move higher one day. So we will see what happens with Bitcoin. Let's take a look at gold, GLD. Gold, you guys know I've been bullish on gold for a while. Still have this. I think we potentially could break out this bull flag up here, try and break out here. Again, I'm very bullish on gold. I think gold's a buy going, at least in the first part of the year. I like gold. Maybe it might actually get all the way back to fill this gap up around the 188 level. Silver, same thing. I like silver. I'm bullish on silver. Just the charts look good. Like everything about them. So any pullbacks, I think, watch for potential buyers to step in. And then finally, AAPL, Apple. Reason I watch Apple is because it's such a major weighting right? I like Apple. Look at this, came down to the 127. I think Apple continues lower. I think eventually Apple will get to about the 110 level. I really, really like Apple at those levels. And then finally, Tesla. I'm going to talk about because everybody else is. Tesla, we had kind of that big flush. I would love to see a bounce, or even here's our bounce, a rollover with divergence and get below that 100, just kind of poke its head below the 100, maybe have another big flush down to the 75, 80 level. That's where I really like Tesla for a long, to kind of flush out and wash everything out, everybody out. Nobody thinks it could go there. I think that's where it could go, and that's where I look to be a buyer for longer term. So hope you guys have a great New Year's. As always, thank you for watching these every week. I'm going to keep doing them all throughout 2023, and I'm going to try and do some more in during the week, midweek market recaps and all that. So as always, thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.